simping is unfortunately already trending for years now. Some bettors will do and give everything to come closer to their so-called queen. And their queens take advantage of their fans. Like for instance, the influencer Stephanie Matto is causing headlines right now, after she sold her farts in a glass and as NFTs, got $100,000 for a fart in the face from a Frenchman. Those French guys. Now she's getting rich by selling her breast sweat. But today, the Fake Night Show will take the first steps to take action against this kind of frauds. So if you want to actively do something to take action against this kind of influencers and want to know more about Stephanie Matto's abnormal business model, then stay tuned right now.
Following content is for entertainment purposes only.
The Fake Night Show is classed as satire and not factual information. We may address real-life events through satire, but only to entertain our audience.
Welcome back to the Fake Night Show. It's time for another meme review. So sit down and enjoy this episode with your friends.
Yo! Darren!
I'm sure you all know what a simp is. After all, the word simp has been around for a couple of years now, and unfortunately, there are countless of examples all around the world.
I'm very surprised that it fit perfectly in the dimensions because I just eyeballed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Show banner? Okay.
Ooh, that stings, Rance.
Yeah,
that stings.
But for those who don't know what a simp is, here's a definition. According to Urban Dictionary, a simp is a sucker idolizing mediocre pussy. Simps are men who believe they are closer to a woman because they sent her a gift of money or something similar, but they never get anything back from this woman. And no matter what their queen does, they celebrate it and support it with money. So basically, they're just lonely, very lonely guys.
Some guys are so lonely they'll go out on a date with their who?
Joe.
The who?
Joe Mama.
Of course we all know that these streamers and beloved social media stars actually don't give a fuck about their so-called fans. They just care about their money and maybe their attention. But when they meet their simps in real life, they naturally keep their distance.
It's like some chemical smell. You'll smell it.
Oh, this is no
And he threw flakes in it.
Mommy,
Put
this
the
is
stuff
no
down and then
fart.
you throw the
Sorry.
Holy shit!
Sorry. I'm here to pick up something.
And just such an influencer is also the protagonist of today's video, Stephanie Matto, a former 90 Days Fiancé contestant who turned to a very bizarre business model. Even if you already don't think much of influencers,
Kevin, your dog just died.
this lady's business model will absolutely shock you. When normal people smell a fart, they usually react like this.
It's crazy.
But Stephanie's fans are different. That's why her stinky emissions play an important part in her twisted business model. Because Stephanie is selling her farts for a profit. For example, she sold her farts in a jar for $1,000 each for some time. As long-time Fake Night Show viewers, you will know that she's not the first one who makes money by selling her farts online.
My farts have made me over $25,000. Ooh, I have special items that I offer, like a fart lollipop, my farts in a jar. I am the fart queen of the internet.
But Stephanie Matto takes the warm air business to a new level. In February of this year, Stephanie allegedly got $100,000 to fly to France and fart in a man's face. The man was so excited that he even wanted to marry her. But then, suddenly, her fan base has been hit hard. Because Stephanie had to stop her fart production. She stated that the production simply was too hard and demanding. And besides, the high consumption of beans, yogurt and other ingredients had brought her to the hospital. But of course, the scam has to go on. So she launched the business model that everyone uses in 2022. Exactly! She sells her farts as NFTs. And even without her farts, she also found another way to make some easy and fast money. She charges her fans $100 per minute for yelling at them on the phone as if she were their mother.
I'm going to sing Cher Lloyd by Cher Lloyd or Rebecca G. Right? And don't forget all the trouble we got into.
Why does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
What do you mean?
Well, it was fucking one of yes. Disgusting!
But now comes the highlight, my dudes. As a smart businesswoman, you always have to expand your business field. You have to be innovative. That's why Stephanie is now selling her breast sweat. A jar full of her breast sweat, the so-called Tata bottles, costs $500. And for all people who also want to turn their sweat into money, she even gives a magic tutorial on her social media profile. All you need is sun, some chachas, a bottle, and of course a bunch of idiots who will buy it. I think by now the sun probably has already fried her brain. This may well be because Stephanie has stated that her work is not risk-free. Matto, for example, explains that in the past she had to apply more lotion to her upper body after she got sunburned. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for her.
If you go outside, you're gonna burn.
It's not that hot outside.
You're gonna burn up.
Whatever.
You're right. It's too hot outside.
I already bought a jar full of sweat. Simply because you can use it to create a false trail in a murder investigation. Thanks for your DNA, Stephanie. Now, of course, you will ask yourself, dear unnamed fake night show host, how do you want to stop Stephanie Matto and her ripoff? You might be handsome, smart, elegant, eloquent, but Stephanie has already got over 300,000 simps following her on her Instagram profile. Well, I have an idea, my dudes. Listen closely. The production of her disgusting chest sweat bottles came to a standstill because a bear unexpectedly appeared in her garden. Out of fear of the predator, she did not go into the garden for several days afterwards. Not all heroes wear capes.
Изумительные кадры.
Don't fool.
Now this bear might be our last hope. So the Fake Night Show demands that this bear should be honored as much as he deserves. This bear might be the only one who is able to prevent the rise of such business models and thus the downfall of our society. So we demand that this bear should get honey, fruits and whatever it should need so that it can continue to provide security in front of Stephanie Matto's property. Unfortunately, it's going to be very difficult even with the bear, because unfortunately there are simps all over the world, just like frogs in this guy's garden.
95 days ago I rescued 1 point for million frog eggs and put them in my pond for a frog army. And now they leaving the pond. And now 1 million little frogs hopping around the garden. I don't think I can walk on the grass anymore. This is the biggest frog army ever, but I kind of regret this now. No one can go in the...
Of course, as usually, we tried to invite Stephanie Matto to the Fake Net Show. But she declined because she's already working on a new business model. Now, she wants to sell her self-made chocolate cookies. Now it's your time again, my dudes. What do you think about such weird business models? Would you buy the sweat from my cha-cha-chas?
Wow!
And do you know any methods to stop such influencers? Let us know your answer in the comment section down below. And of course, the best answers will be displayed in the end of the next episode. This is the Fake Net Show, your most reliable source for memes. Thanks for watching.
Ich bin ein Trottel.
Wieso?
So.